How's it going, everybody? Nathaniel from RCInsight here, and today I'm going to be going over the LEGO 2021 Marvel Superhero sets. These are now available from LEGO.com, as it is January 2nd that I'm making this video, but nonetheless, I still wanted to go over these. I already went over the Eternals sets when the images were leaked, and I now have the catalog as well, so I can see them in person. So if you're interested in that video, there will be a link in the description for it, and also a pop-up in the cards, so you can go check out my video giving my thoughts on the new Eternal sets. So I'm just going to focus on the previously announced LEGO sets for this year's Marvel Wave. So we're going to start with Captain America Mech Armor. This is 121 pieces, retails for $10 US, which is a pretty good price point. If we take a look at what we have here, I've never been a big Mech fan myself, but if you were looking to collect, I'm sure this is a great set to collect. I like that, unlike some of the old Bionicle sets where it was really just a bunch of big pieces, this is actually a lot of small Lego pieces built and connected together, so that's quite a nice touch. So, you know, it's a nice set from that perspective. You're getting a decent build when you're getting these mechs. I've just never been a Mech fan. So, of course, my opinion is going to be the same with Thor's Mech Armor, which is 139 pieces and also $9.99. Slightly more pieces for Thor here. Again, same feelings on this build as the last one, though I do quite like Thor's Hammer. I think that's a cool, neat build at the top. I have just, again, never been a big fan of the mechs, so I don't have a lot to say on this other than if you're a collector, you'll like it, and we'll just keep on going. Then there is Iron Man versus Thanos. This is 103 pieces and $20. Now this seems ridiculously overpriced to me. You know, $20 for a 100-piece set is a lot. Overall, it feels like a 4+ set, if I'm being honest. I do kind of like the Iron Man spaceship build here. You have Thanos' gauntlet in the background there, and I don't even know what this is, to be honest. I think it's supposed to be like Thanos' ship or something like that. Maybe his throne. I don't know for sure. I don't like this build very much. I do like the color scheme here, but that's about all I can say about it. These two plates that Thanos and Iron Man are standing on are both kind of nice. They're not a piece that I have seen before. But other than that, I'm not sure you're getting really anything new in this set. Certainly the helmet piece for Thanos is not new, and I don't know if any of the printing for Iron Man is new either. But overall, just not a super appealing set in my opinion. Like I said, it feels very 4+. Then there is Miles Morales Mech Armor, which is, again, the $10 price point, 125 pieces. This is the nicest Mech Armor, in my opinion, just because you get that ice blue color for the webs in this set, which I think is really, really cool looking. And I like the black and red color scheme here the best as well. It probably doesn't hurt that red is my favorite color, and black and red is just a really sleek look overall. Again, I'm not much of a Mech fan, but if I had to pick one, this is it. And everyone knows that Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was a big hit, so Miles Morales is definitely a nice figure to pick up. Then I think that was the last of our mechs, so we'll move on to our legitimate sets. A lot of Spider-Man this year. Basically, everything outside of the Mech Armor and Iron Man vs. Thanos is Spider-Man stuff, which I don't know exactly how I feel about that. It would be nice to get some more variation. I guess we do have the Eternal sets, but yeah, a lot of Spider-Man. I don't love it. Again, here we have Spider-Man and Sandman Showdown, 45 pieces, $10. Pretty expensive at the $10 point, but you know, it's not going to be a $7 set, so I guess you got to take it. I really like the Sandman minifigure. That's about the only reason I could see you wanting to get this set. Again, the build here, Spider-Man's quad, I guess, feels very 4+, and this just feels like a tacked-on play feature at the side here. But the Sandman minifigure is awesome and reason enough to spend $10 to get this set, in my opinion. Really, really cool minifigure, the way they've done the torso. Yeah, really, really like that. But that's all that stands out to me for this set. Then there is Spider-Man and Ghost Rider versus Carnage. This is 212 pieces, $20. This is a much better price point. This one's on my list to watch and contemplate. all these kind of accessory pieces here I don't find very interesting. The Carnage minifigure is quite cool with the way, I don't know how to even describe these pieces, but like it's like a spider legs coming out of his back. I really like that touch. And I really like the vehicle in this set. That's the main reason that I would get it. And it would work outside of the Marvel Universe. It would probably fit in my Lego City and stuff okay as kind of a very decked out, over-the-top racing vehicle. And so that is the highlight of this set. To me, it's obviously the main build, but I really like the vehicle here. It doesn't feel particularly Marvel superhero-y, but it is a nice build nonetheless. Then we have Spider-Man's Monster Truck versus Mysterio. This is 439 pieces, $40. Again, a decent price point here. I really like the Mysterio minifigure. Again, having the irregular torso. In this case, he has his regular torso, and that is a tacked-on piece, but I still think it looks good, and I love the fishbowl helmet. It's nice to get 4 minifigures in a set here. You also see the drones from the latest Spider-Man Far From Home movie, which is a nice touch, though this is obviously not specifically from Far From Home because we have a second Spider-Man minifigure, so I'm assuming this has to do with the Spider-Verse. I have not actually seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, so I'm not fully sure. But again, the main build of the set to me, it just doesn't feel that interesting. You know, it doesn't feel like a 400-piece build, and obviously it's not because we've got the side builds, but you know, even with the 2 drones and this crazy contraption on this minifigure over here, it doesn't feel like a 300-piece build to me. And so I'm just not a big fan of this. Again, it just kind of feels a little bit weird. There's something that just feels off about these new sets, if you ask me. And so I'm not a big fan of this. And then lastly, we have the Attack on the Spider Lair. This is 466 pieces and retails for $70. So again, I feel this is a little overpriced, but this is a decent set as well. It's nice. I've always been a big fan of building sets, and this set is a building set. So that is a nice thing to get in this wave. Overall, again, the whole thing, it just feels so kind of childish, this whole wave. But you do get 6 minifigures, it looks like, in here if you count the suits on display on the left over here, and you get some nice stickers on these window pieces as well. But overall, the build just feels pretty hollow because it's literally just a facade and there's no depth to it. And so that's my biggest complaint with this as well. Though it is a neat set and would be higher up on my list from this wave, nothing from this set stands out too much for me either. So that is it for sets announced so far for the Marvel 2021 wave. Overall, the Eternals are the highlights, even though I didn't cover them in this video. These Eternals sets are definitely a step above everything else in this wave, if you ask me. The only thing that I'm really interested in from this wave otherwise is this Spider-Man and a Ghost Rider vs. Carnage set. Like I said, the rest just feels very childish, 4+, nothing that sticks out and seems really cool or interesting. If you're a mech collector, you have a couple nice mechs in this wave, but that's about it, guys. There's not really, again, this is another underwhelming wave to me, outside of the Eternal sets, which I think hit the mark, but I'll have to wait to get my hands on them to give a final verdict. So that's my overall thoughts on the Winter 2021 Marvel Wave. Let me know what you think about these sets down below, which ones you're interested in, if any, which ones you think are worth buying. I have now covered almost all of the 2021 LEGO sets on my channel, so you can go and check any of those videos out if you're interested in. I've covered all the major themes outside of Harry Potter because I was not that interested in the book sets. I also have one more video covering the LEGO Friends sets coming out sometime later this week. So if you're interested in that, subscribe so that you can get notified as soon as that video comes available, and also go back and check the other ones if you're interested. If you like this video, leave a like down below to show your support. And with all that said, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.